All right, Joe here. Welcome back to We Need to Talk, the show that looks at football on the internet over the past 7 days. 7 days that has seen Cristiano Ronaldo quite literally run away from his own child in the middle of the desert.
Hi, Chris.
Diego Costa prank his own brother. And my personal favourite story of the week, Dirk Kuyt and Edwin van der Sar randomly bumping into each other whilst pissed up in Aruba and singing karaoke. But anyway, this week we need to talk about the most bizarre transfer happening of the window already, and it's only January the 4th. Let me introduce you to Sardar Aziz, a Galatasaray centre-back who, by the way, has 16 caps for Turkey. So we're not talking about any old mug here. But he has this week been transfer listed by the Turkish giants, but not for any normal reason. Not because they need the money, not because he's not good enough for the club. Oh no, this is because Sardar had a stomach virus. And it kept him out of the game against, let me get his pronunciation right, Sivasspor. Something like that, I don't know. But Sivasspor, he kept him out of the game against Sivasspor because he was not feeling very well. He informed the team that he wouldn't make the trip. He didn't even train in the week in the build-up to it. But then suddenly, a mysterious photo appeared online. Fatih Terim saw it. What a name, by the way. Fatih Terim, best name in football after Rod Fanny. Anyway, Fatih Terim saw this Instagram photo of Sardar Aziz on holiday in the Maldives with his wife. Whilst he was meant to be at home recovering from a stomach virus, Fatih was not a happy bunny. He immediately demanded Sardar's sacking from Galatasaray FC. Couldn't happen. They wouldn't sack him, but they would transfer list him. Sardar Aziz is now available on a free transfer. How has this actually happened at a professional level? How are you going to go on holiday to the Maldives and expect to get away with it? It's not like you're just at home and you fancy the Christmas period off. This is less subtle than a Marouane Fellaini elbow. I don't know what he's thinking. Rightly so, he's on the transfer list. All I'm saying is, United need a centre-back. Can he be any worse than Phil Jones at this stage? Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take a f***ing shout out the Beach Boys, man. What's that I hear? Yeah, it's everybody's favourite segment that literally nobody wants but keeps returning, is How's Harry?
How's Harry?
This is only back for one reason, because I wanted to see what Harry Redknapp got for Christmas, basically. So what did you get, Harry?
With these new boots that Mark bought me, he thinks I'm 25 and not nearly 72. He doesn't know. But this is for painting with Chandra.
Well, Harry appears to have had a very good Christmas, according to his Instagram video anyway, that I've just seen. You know, what a gift a pair of Timberlands are. Quite why he's like this throughout the entire video. Not really sure. But you know, he's trying to get down with the kids. He's working it. Just please stop saying painting called Sandra. You know, please stop it, Harry.
More than I could chew! But screwed on! When they were down!
Moving on to the good, the bad and the ugly. We're going to keep this one nice and short. We're starting with a good. Luke Shaw. And you know what? First of all, I actually want to give a bit of an apology to Luke Shaw, because about 3 months ago, I think I said he should never play for the club again. But you know, bit of a revival, and it's almost like I spoke too soon there, isn't it? But anyway, this is not the story. The story is that he bought £6,000 worth of hampers for Harrods, from Harrods, not for Harrods, for the Manchester United backroom staff, and gave out to them. It's £200 a hamper. It's not cheap, you know. That's a bloody good hamper. I don't know what's in that hamper, but there better be some pretty special shit for £200. If it's just cheese and wine, I'd be annoyed if I was Luke Shaw. £200, 30 hampers, £6 grand backroom staff. It's a decent gesture. Whilst Luke Shaw's been killing the good gestures, West Ham have just been killing it. This is the bad, because how they have been charging mascots £700 to walk out onto the pitch with first team players beggars belief. This was an article that was released earlier in the week that exposed teams that were charging parents of children who wanted to be mascots money to go out and be mascots. And West Ham, the most expensive in the country, £700 to walk out with Mark Noble. Second was Leicester, but all I'm going to say is Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal and United are all free. Now Tottenham are charging, but then again they do need a new stadium, don't they? New stadium and they've got no money for transfers, so surprised they're not charging £5,000 per appearance as a mascot. Either way, I mean, West Ham, this is a club that's paying Karen Brady about $440k in consultancy fees. She already works for the club and earns $900. Thieving bastards. Finally, it's the ugly, and this one just goes to Hull City. I mean, this chance somehow reared its ugly head, hasn't it? It's not even just the chant, to be honest, is it? It's the hand movements. No grown man should be doing this at a football ground. You're getting mauled by the Tigers. Don't do that. Stop doing that. FD Ultras time now, and you might remember last week we had
John Babb
on screen, didn't we? Responding to some of your jokes, and I thought, why don't I get John Babb back on a permanent? Unfortunately, we haven't been able to agree a permanent contract, but as you can see, there is a proper contract in front of me here.
thick.
I've actually written all of this, you know, no jokes.
No jokes.
And John has agreed to come back on a loan offer. He's perused the comments.
Yeah, I've looked at the comments. There's some sweet deals in there. What did he settle on, Joe?
I think the demands he settled on was the suggestion from Nathan, which was 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps.
Oh, cheese and onion.
Quavers.
So,
definitely a packet of
not
Quavers. Sounds like Quavers.
No.
Half a Freddo from Bington.
Half a Freddo. 5p's worth that.
What do you mean? That's actually 17.5p's now.
Mate, get back in the 90s, mate. That's where I am. Stuck permanently.
Yeah. And 1p from Musty.
1p? I mean, that's just an insult, really. I should get a better agent.
I mean,
Those are shocking fees.
Some of the figures being banded around were like 80k a week.
Now, why don't we go for that sort of stuff? That's why it's a loan deal, not a permanent, mate.
Okay, well, maybe we can agree a permanent in the future, but also part of the contract is John can no longer wear glasses.
Yeah, that was a stipulation. Apparently, I look too much like an owl. So.
I mean, I didn't say that.
I look like a mole.
No, I think I like the contact lens look. But we've got the contract here, John, so if you could just sign it, mate. Sign on the dotted line.
Look at the state of that pen. Seriously. Oh my God.
You can't even sign a...
What is that? The glamour.
Is that your signature?
Well, no, because look at that pen.
Well, sign it properly because...
I'll sign it properly because this is definitely legally binding.
It is. Okay.
I mean, I can't even sign my own name, so...
Well,
I mean,
maybe you need glasses again.
Maybe I need glasses, or maybe I need to look at that.
What do you mean? Anyway, we've
here we go.
We've got a shirt here, so let's get a screenshot of this because John is officially rejoining Football Daily. Get excited, people, and leave a comment below welcoming Babback. Hashtag Babback.
I've just been posing like the whole time.
I know, but I like it. Zoom in on that face, slowly but surely. Hashtag Babback. Forget Pogba.
Babback.
Babback.
What number have I got?
69. Legend. So. Let's finish with Bait Watch as we do every week. I've scoured Football Daily over Christmas, and you know what? Very little clickbait. Well done, Adam Templeman. This is probably one of your finest pieces of work, although I will say, I think the reason there wasn't much clickbait was because it was all top 10s and 11s. Because, you know, we all went home, didn't we? But the real Bait Watch this week comes from number 1, TalkSport. Because get this one, Manchester United transfer news. Already that's getting me to click, isn't it, as a United fan? How Red Devils could line up at the end of the January transfer window with Douglas Costa and £141 million duo. Wow, not even got a question mark on the end of that title, but it is asking a question. Punctuation, TalkSport, come on. Apparently Ole Gunnar Solskjaer here is going to buy or is already in talks with Kalidou Koulibaly. Big news. And Kostas Manolas. Ooh, and Douglas Costa. Ooh, for £141 million plus. bullshit, isn't it? It's just bullshit. I mean, it's just not happening. Yeah, it's not even a question in the title there, is it? It's just a statement. How we're going to line up. We haven't even signed him. Why are you panicking about how we're going to line up? We haven't even made a bid for him. The next one comes from Marca, everybody's favourite Spanish newspaper, because, let's face it, you don't know many other Spanish newspapers other than Marca, because that's all the football news that gets mentioned is in Marca. PSG back in the race for De Jong and De Ligt after making a huge offer. No specification of a fee. You know, keep it really vague. Sources as well, really vague. So basically what this article is a nothing article built around a source that's unnamed and a monetary figure that's not specified. So basically they're just saying, yeah, PSG putting some money towards it. Are they? How much? According to who? What's happening? Marca's just literally lying in the website form. I mean, allegedly, so don't sue me, Marca, because if you have actually got a source, then well done. So that was this week's episode of We Need to Talk. As I said before, please leave a comment welcoming John Babb back to the Football Daily team. As I said, it is only a loan deal at this stage, but we're hoping to make it permanent, despite the fact Patrick Van Straten is returning in early March. If you think we should make it permanent, hit the like button as well. I think let's just get the likes up, because apparently that improves the engagement and stuff. Bye.